Right. So, we have a few things, don't we? A few databasey things. So, ooh, no, wrong way to database. Recent entries. The Bottega di Leonardo a Firenze. Leonardo da Vinci opened his own studio after completing his apprenticeship to Verrocchio, one of the most successful Florentine artists of the day. Between 1476, good if I get the numbers right, and 1481, Leonardo probably continued to collaborate with Verrocchio, although no one is quite sure what he was working on. In 1481, he was given his first commission by the monks of San Donata a Scopeto to paint the Adoration of the Magi. In true Da Vinci style, he began the painting, but never finished it. And then Leonardo da Vinci himself. Date of birth, 1452. Profession, painter, inventor, designer, architect, scientist, engineer, polymath, and anything else whatsoever. The illegitimate son of a notary and a peasant woman, Leonardo da Vinci was raised in Tuscany. Like many destined to be superstars, he had no surname, Vinci being the town in which he was born. At age 14, he was apprenticed to a Florentine painter, Verrocchio, who taught him chemistry, drafting, painting, sculpting, and modelling. When he was 20, Leonardo established his own workshop, and then travelled across Italy, eventually painting his great masterpieces, The Last Supper in 1498, and The Mona Lisa in 1503 to 1507. During his travels, Leonardo studied the world with unquenchable curiosity, recording his observations in mirror writing within his notebooks. He created designs for a helicopter, tank, solar power, and a calculator, among others. He was also an engineer, designing garrisons, cannons, and movable barricades. Despite this epic list of accomplishments, Leonardo was hounded by his patrons for his chronic procrastination. Pieces frequently took years longer than he anticipated, and many were never finished at all. Leonardo also had a tumultuous love life. Accused of sodomy in 1476, he was most likely homosexual. Sale, his assistant, was accused of stealing and spending too much money on clothes, but was also probably Leonardo's lover. Leonardo painted several pictures of Sale, including his famous St. John the Baptist, and left the Mona Lisa to him when he died in 1519. Interesting. Friend of the family. Oh right, we've done that. Synced. And the next mission.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble.
This is a main quest. There will be trouble. Deliver 2 letters and retrieve a third from the pigeon coop for Giovanni. Then, return. Okay. There will be trouble ahead. Ooh. More lettery things. Giovanni has sealed this letter. Okay. Maybe not then. Ooh. And Giovanni Auditory 3, same thing. Yep. Right. Where are we heading? I think we will... Either way, we're going to be looping round and back up, aren't we? So, we'll head to there, and then loop round. So, we're heading over here. So, yeah, so we've met Leonardo da Vinci. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he returns. That'd be very interesting. I mean, he was a polymath, which was kind of standard of most people who served in courts, because it was seen just you'd have many languages for the diplomacy. You'd study science and art, because I'm sure there was a reason for that, why the courtiers needed to know all these things. No, I did know, and so it started in most kind of Italian courts. You'd have that, and they kind of instigated, or started people being polymaths, really. Or they're the kind of first recorded ones, really. No, they're not. What am I on about? Probably one of the Greek philosophers. Contextual camera. hold that, I think. Is it that? No, it's not that. I don't know what the contextual camera is. Right. So we have to return that. So... errand complete. Whee! So yes, so polymath, very interesting. Some people, I think, might think I am, just because I think people I've met, just because of I'm kind of interested in history and theology and maths and science and loads of other random things. But I'd consider myself more a philomath. I just love learning different things, which kind of covers it as well. But whatever.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Alatore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
And I'm suddenly feeling a little embarrassed for saying that, because it makes me sound really big-headed. Oh, people think I'm a polymath. Yeah. People think... Some people think I'm really intelligent. Like, I've had job interviews where you have to do online tests and they're like, oh, you're really intelligent. We're not going to give you a job, but you're really intelligent. Thanks. Too intelligent for me and good sometimes. Just in that regard, because I think some people... I think some people are like, oh, you're really intelligent, but you've got no experience of the real world. So we don't want you because you have no experience whatsoever. And I probably shouldn't be ranting about my job situation. I should be having fun. Let's just have fun. Let's hope that they'll slowly start dropping down. No, they're kind of interested in finding me, aren't they? Oh, we're heading over... Ooh. Wait, what? I've never really looked at this. Santa Trinita. Constructed over an existing church in 1258, Santa Trinita, Holy Trinity, was known for its Sassetti Chapel, which is decorated with frescoes of the life of St. Francis by Domenico Ghirlandaio, a painter most famous for his brief role as one of Michelangelo's teachers. I think I may have read this before. Yes. No. I think I have, actually. So, I'll finish it, though. Santa Trinita was the mother church of the Vallombrosan order of monks, a very serious group that strictly enforced both poverty and silence for life. Despite the beauty of the Santa Trinita frescoes, very few Vallombrosan monks are likely to have seen them on account of the fact that the monks received beatings for going outside the monasteries. Yes, I think we had looked at that. And this is what I meant to do. Go to the map, click on the destination. Yep. Alright.
If you stop running, I'll let you pick your death.
No, that was a mistake. Take you guys down if you want to bother me. Right, you're a smart man. Oh yeah, they're running in this one. Because I thought they might have done that in Assassin's Creed, the first one, but they didn't. They just follow you, like you leave a trail of dead bodies in your wake. It's kind of, this isn't realistic. You'd run. But in this game they do, so it's very nice. Very exciting. Heading down here. Is that grass or is that a pond? I think that might be grass. Because in the last game, water was death water. So either the sea, the sea in the Middle East was acidic. Right, do I have to lock onto it? No, I don't have to lock onto it. I'm not looting chests in this game. Because that button is working, it's just not working as a loot button. Punch. Eagle vision. Can I cancel this? I don't want eagle vision on anymore. Right. Will this slowly work off, or have I now doomed us to watch things in a kind of darky bluey thing that... Ah! Maybe it'll end when I get to the cutscene.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
I'm sure I have no idea what he's referring to. Oh, I probably should have looked at that. Oh, no, things are popping up that I'm skipping. To win the game, press this button. Curses, I'll never know how to win the game. I may be going the wrong way. And by may, I mean I am. Once again, this is me. Dumpty-dum. Right, so that's where we're heading. Now, is there a way of dropping down without... Who is that? I don't know, so I don't think I will, Banks. Oh, I lost health. Boo!